Hey guys, Bob Brennaman back with you with Real Estate Minutes with Bob, and today we're covering a subject I got asked the other day. Put a house under contract on Daniel Island for a couple, and he called me up and said, Bob, what are our outs during the contract period? So I figured I'd cover that today real quickly with y'all. So in a normal contract, you have several outs. Your first out would be during inspection, and this is generally what we call due diligence. This is a time period in which we are basically tying the house up while we do our inspections and we check insurance and do all the things that you would normally want to check off on, mainly inspection. So during this period, if there was something to come up in the inspection that we couldn't negotiate out or we didn't like, or it was just, didn't make sense, then we could walk away during due diligence period during inspection, and your earnest money would be safe and would come back to you. Another way to, for a contract to fall apart or for you to get out of it would be due to financing. If you're going to get a loan, obviously you got to get the money from the bank. And that period with the bank financing, usually you have about 3 to 4 or 5 days to get a pre-approval letter, which a monkey could get, honestly. It's just a letter that anybody can spin out, more or less. The real period regarding financing is the final loan approval part of the financing contingency in a contract. And that usually about 27 days or so out from the day that we agree with the seller of a property. So, you've got, more or less probably 30 days to get your bank to commit to giving you the money. And that's more than enough time. And they are going to maybe have contingencies like the appraisal has to be done. Prior to them giving you 100% final loan approval. So that's one way out. And then that moves me to the next point, which is appraisal. So if the house did not appraise, you could get out of the contract based on appraisal. Or you could buy it at the price that it appraised, negotiate that price with the seller. Or you could agree to pay what you have it under contract for, or you could walk away. So really 3 different things you could do. Walk, you could renegotiate, or you could buy at the present contract price. Generally, things hit appraisal. I mean, there's certainly times when that doesn't happen, but generally that's not a way I see us. I don't know that I've ever gotten anybody out of appraisal, now that I think about it. But that is a contingency in a contract, and it would be an out for you during the period before closing. And then the final one that comes up is, something on the title, something that couldn't be cured. Maybe there was an encroachment of another building. There was a lien on it. There's all kinds of things that could come up regarding a title. But that usually is not something, at least buying property inside the city where I work, you run into very often. So those are the items that if you needed to get out of a contract, a normal contract, those are the items that we could see you using and we could use to help get you out of the contract if need be. And if you want to talk more about this, I can explain some more detail. You can call me, Bob Brennaman, at 843-345-6074. And you can check out our main website for Charleston, which is BrennamanGroup.com. Until next time, y'all.